Select your god. Select your god. Amaterasu.
Let's go. What up, bruh? Shoot, chillin'. Who am I about to be against? Wukong, probably. Pretty much, for the most part. Hey, where's... Oh, hell nah. Damn, bro, my shit gone. Bro, oh my god, please. Why is it so buggy, bruh? Like, this isn't a freaking AAA company, but like, oh my god. Bro, these niggas suck. Alright, here we go. You said, did I drop it?
Minions have spawned.
Konnichiwa.
Wait. On TikTok? Nah, see, because my TikTok was messed up. I ain't know whether to, like... That nigga was definitely trying to run up on me. I just put it on Kin on TikTok because TikTok feels more like social media kind of. Damn, that nigga got beat up. Yo, what up, Dragon? What's up? Ooh. Yo, teammate, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You're weak. Oh, he's about to get us killed. Oh. Teammate, bro. Yo, you almost got us butchered, brother. What are you doing?
Your left tower is under attack.
Mm-hmm. Y'all be lucky with the artifacts. Why does he choose the worst times to back? Bro, you can go back if you need to, bro. Like, I didn't know you were still trying to go.
Has been slain.
Yeah, I didn't know you were still trying to go. I wouldn't have pushed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Top 2% Arlecchino.
Your right tower is under attack.
Damn, bruh. That might be game, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Your right tower is under attack. Beware the ship.
Enemy ultimate income.
Shifting silence. Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Any amount of light can repel the darkness.
Killing spree.
A new sacred treasure.
An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack.
Damn. They really called for a gank, like, while they were winning that. It's crazy.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower
What the fuck?
attack. Your left tower is under attack.
What's the nigga doing? Why is he back here?
An ally has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under
Only
attack.
be a momentary inconvenience.
Your right tower is under attack.
He really ulted, bruh.
You have slain an enemy.
That was so petty. That was insanely petty. We did not have to do that. Oh my god, that was so petty, bro. You saw me playing DVD with that guy, bro.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That was so funny, bruh.
Killing spree. Your right tower is under attack. Beware the shifting sands. Your middle tower is under attack. under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Beware the your right tower. An ally has been slain. Your middle tower.
Bro, why they stay dick riding our lane, bro? Fuck off.
Your left tower has been
Bro, it's like been 3 in the lane all game for some reason.
your right tower is under attack.
Really? We're petty. My character, she's meant to be a solo laner, but her kit is so dog shit and her stats are so low that like she can't really excel at that. She don't do damage. She kind of scales off of like attack speed with no attack damage, but she's got a lot of support shit in her kit. Like if I hit an enemy 3 times, it puts this gold thing around them, and the enemy that's marked by that takes 10% damage from all damage sources. It don't matter what it is or what type. So attack speed is good for that, just so I can get the get that out fast. I give my team an attack buff when I'm in yellow form, like you could tell by the ground or the color of this shield right here. It gives everyone a speed bonus, and when I'm in red, it gives everyone damage bonus. That's valid. Damn. It's crazy. 2 people looked at this match and was like, nah, bruh.
Middle tower is under attack.
We can win it.
Your right tower is under attack. Shut down.
I don't know which two, but that's just ridiculous.
That shit's crazy. It's 4-13 and somebody really wanted to stay.
Stand together.
Your right tower is under attack.
I know that they just all overlap, like, yeah, they overlap. Sorry, else is under level.
Your right tower is under attack.
Once we catch up on levels, things might change, but I was most willing as we go to a real bad start. I don't know why, but bad start.
Very bad start. He's chasing us. Bro, they're playing so aggro. Back the fuck off. I'm stunning them. I think.
Why was a man body blocking me? Like a man literally was body blocking me, bro.
An ally has been slain.
Wow.
Yeah, this shit's crazy. Bro, who the fuck voted to stay, bruh? Who did that shit? Bruh, we're getting fucking... Bro, we're getting body, bro. This shit's crazy.
Tower is under attack. Your left tower has been destroyed. Your right tower is under attack.
promise you, I'm gonna punish you. You will be getting punished.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Bro, these niggas just really walking up and just dealing my whole health.
Yeah, they just walking. They're literally just power dodging.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Ooh-wee. Now go ahead and let's press that F6, bro. We're not winning this, y'all.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Let's not just stay in the game for no reason.
I don't know what two want to do, but two
Ally has been slain.
quit.
Thank you.
I think we needed more from Kali. We needed more from Kali.
Defeat.
Yeah, that was rough. That was actually rough, bruh. I could tell that that game was gonna go sideways because my ADC kept like getting like fricasseed. Whenever you have like a damage character, like a damage player that doesn't know what they're doing, the game is lost. That's it. Like, don't queue damage if you don't know how to play. That's crazy. Like, if any of the main damage dealing roles don't know how to play, bro, it's over.
Select your god.
Amaterasu.
Like, if a support doesn't know how to play, like, you can kind of play without a support. They not that impactful where it's like, damn it, bro, we needed the support to do. Like, it could be times where, like, if I only had that heal or if I only had that attack speed boost or, like, you know, that shit does happen. But, like, the support didn't make or break the game. Like, Q support, bruh. But, like, people be queuing damage dealer and then not knowing what they're doing. Like, come on, bruh. Word, word.
Hi. Good luck. Konnichiwa. Yay!
Not the carry being AFK. Damn, let me go respec then.
Your left tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Konnichiwa. Stand together.
Your right tower is under attack.
Okay. These niggas have zero personality.
Still a shimmer left.
Oh.
Has been slain.
Yo, free kill.
Tower is under attack.
I'll push up a little bit, debater. Thank you so much.
Your right tower is under attack.
Gaze into the mirror. Challenge me.
Has been slain. Your left tower is under attack.
Vanish into the night. Gaze into the mirror.
Your right tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Right tower is under attack.
Any amount of light can repel the darkness.
You're getting ganked. My fault. I didn't see him till it was too late.
Your left tower is under attack.
It's nothing.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm so confused why Neith queued up with no intention of playing the game.
Your left tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower has been destroyed. Your left tower is under attack.
Challenge me.
Your left tower is under attack. Your left tower has been killing spree.
Help!
Double kill.
Okay.
Your middle tower is under attack. An ally.
Vanish into the night.
Your middle tower is under attack.
The mirror.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Your middle tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Stand together. Release night. Fury.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Savor the moment. Still a
Your
shimmer.
middle tower is under attack.
Oof. Welcome back. This is rough, bro.
Tower is under attack.
Our carry queued for the game and isn't playing, so like holy moly, bruh. Let's see, I probably need to pick this up really fast. 10 seconds.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed. Your middle tower is under attack.
I don't deal damage, so it's like really hard for me to.
Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has been slain.
What a beauty.
Your team agreed to surrender with 2 votes? Really?
Defeat.
Since when? That's really weird. Because they talked at the beginning of the match, they spoke. So, what's the reason that they queued for a game, talked on the mic, and then left and never came back? And like, they didn't leave the game, they just AFK'd and never came back. That's just weird, bruh. Like, high-res games, I don't know what it is. But high-res games attract, like, actual bots. Niggas who walk around life as an actual AI with no intelligence. So I guess just A, no I.
Time flies, but it's oh so hard to let go. Like summertime, it slowly comes and it goes. I ease the blues with my favorite tunes. I play all day with my eyes closed. Time flies, but it's oh so hard to let go. Like summertime, it's slow.
Wish to fuck my boss?
Yes, I am.
That is awesome. I dream about her almost every night.
Shut up, you little bitch. Whatever you do, don't cock block me.
Select your god.
Amaterasu. Time flies, but it's oh so hard to let go. Each moment so precious and rare like the snow. I close my eyes for a piece of
I have literally never seen anybody play Susanoo. Maybe. We about to find out. Bro, oh my goodness. The fact that this menu is broken every single time I go into this. Holy moly, bruh. It really doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm.
Minions have spawned.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Sayonara. Into the mirror. Konnichiwa. Greetings. Challenge me.
Your right tower is under attack.
Projection deployed. Feel my anguish.
Yes.
Into the mirror. Fear my strength.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Gaze into the mirror.
Uh-oh.
Brilliant endeavor. Yes.
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Into the mirror.
Why did he... Yo, why you let the DPS get away, bro? Like, why did he do that? I'm about to dive it. Get ready. I'm about to dive it. Are y'all ready? Wait, no, I meant attack the people, bro. Not the tower. Bruh.
Your right tower is under attack.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would I give y'all... Why would I say we're about to attack the tower? Why would I be talking about the tower, bro? Why would I say I'm about to dive it? talking about the tower. Obviously, I was talking about the weak-ass enemies that were hiding under it. Like, what?
Be careful there.
What, bro? Bruh, they just got me killed for nothing, bruh. Like, it's like, bro? What? Attack the tank, attack the tank. Oh, I see. Go ahead. Do you.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Fortunately, he can't get away, so it's fine.
Stand together.
Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Solid beats, yo. Solid beats, yo. Your middle tower is under attack.
I don't know what this freaking tank think he doing.
Your right tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Feel my anguish. Fear my
Has been slain.
Do you think the nerf belong?
Agreed.
It's like it's the dumbest fucking word ever.
Starting the game, like, as strong as she starts is so insane to me.
It's so stupid. You can't even fucking. You literally can't play the first half of the game.
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
I think, specifically for solo characters, Bellona,
Is under attack.
Wukong, and, who else gets played over there a lot? Fucking, like, Mulan, bruh. Like, they just hit too hard for, like, level 1 characters.
Yeah, no, I agree. 100%.
It's like they...
The only person that I'm able to really play against and like actually have a chance in the beginning is Chop.
I was about to say it has to be him.
It has to be Aspect Chop because I could just rain on the enemy or on the people. Like I could just sit back and tap. But other than that, it's fucking big.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. It's crazy how, like, they're the way that they are and they haven't been nerfed.
Yeah, they're doing all these patches, but nothing seems to be really getting done.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Alright, we got Finfar over here. Oh my gosh, bro.
Ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack. Your left tower
Damn, yeah, I think that might be game.
I mean, late game, it should be better if we all build right.
Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower.
Yeah, they gotta do something about fucking Bologna, bruh. Shit's ridiculous.
It's too tanky, too strong. Fucking dude, as soon as she gets her lash, you can't even play in lane A. Come on, come on. So Yacho.
Double kill. Your middle tower is under attack. An ally has left the game.
Oh, come on.
Oh shit.
An ally has left the game.
Oh shit.
Bro, what?
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Middle tower is under attack.
Fucking crybabies, dude.
That's diabolical. What?
That's
Yo. Alright.
bro. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no way.
Bro, come on. Yo, that's fucking hilarious, bro.
Team has destroyed the gold.
Damn, bro, what do we do now?
Well, I'm still out here getting K's.
Under attack.
So. Well, I'm kidding. Well, I guess that's a wrap because there's no way we're soloing this two-man army.
Yeah, nah, that's just not happening.
Unless we were so far.
It's crazy. They have no chill, bro. They're attacking me while I'm standing there. Like, relax. Damn.
That's crazy. I've never seen 3 people leave just all in one shot like that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's shot out. Yeah, this Jeb is overextended.
3 people quitting is crazy. That's never happened, bro.
Oh, bro, this is ridiculous. They're still too weak to face the Titans, so
Oh my god.
yeah, like the dude just got one look. Get one shot by the Titans. Oh. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna ride till we die, man. Who cares?
Yeah, this shit's. Oh man.
Dude, this would be so much easier if I was jungle, like not actually building like a warrior.
Feel my strength.
I already got the starter and everything. Ugh.
Your right tower is under attack.
And I want to switch with the jungle too.
Damn. That ability has like no cooldown?
What does?
His like flight speed ability, he just used it again.
Yeah, that's on like a ridiculously low cooldown.
Damn, we weak as shit.
I know, right? We're both warriors. Like you're a support. And our best bet is just to pick off the freaking carry and mage. This is
Oh, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. He doesn't know what he's doing.
oh, she's gonna kill me. She's gonna get me. She's
No.
gonna get me. She's gonna...
Hold on, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Oh, I'm running around the circle. Yeah, come on.
Yes. This is stupid.
This is fucking ridiculous, bro. This is the sweatiest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh. Holy shit.
Your middle phoenix is under attack.
Bruh, what the fuck am I playing?
Dude, I don't even know what's going on. I'm trying to still build, like, tanky enough.
Your middle phoenix is under attack.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, man, I'm trying to pull in power.
Damn, she got me. Nope, no, she didn't.
Oh, I'm out of here. I'm going.
Right tower.
Oh, my. See, look, Bellona should not be able to do shit like that.
She just 2v1'd us, like, and just got away with it. And dove the Phoenix. Like, what the fuck?
Already level 17, bro. Like, that's stupid, dude. Like, that's just... Alright, Finfar's right here. He can
Your
die.
left phoenix is under attack.
Oh,
Jeb is nearby. Okay, good, good. I was about to cancel that shit if he grabbed you.
Your left phoenix is under attack.
Yeah, yeah, smart, smart, smart.
with that.
Your middle phoenix.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead. No, you die here.
Shoo. Alright, I'm backing off.
Ooh.
Jet.
Killing spree. Your titan is under attack.
Oh, he does, like, no damage.
Your right phoenix
Damn, he just walked up and started fighting it. Jeb.
titan is under attack.
Jeez. Alright, bud.
This is unbelievably silly.
What are we facing against? All physical. I mean, dude. Oh. Alright, we're basically all physical damage, so. Dude, why does Jeb have one item?
He's trolling.
Yo. Alright. guess since I guess I'm gonna just build all physical. Well, they're all physical, so. Yo, watch, he's saving all of his gold and then he's gonna go magic at the end and try to blow us up after we build all physical.
That would be tragic as fuck.
Yo, how much you wanna bet, bro? Oh. 'Cause I would do some dumb shit like that just to screw with people.
Somebody's inside of our Phoenix. I think they might have got it too.
Fucking Jeb again, dude. This man is just ballsy in it. No items, nothing, just solo YOLO.
Your Titan is under attack.
There he goes.
Oh my gosh.
It's under attack. Your Titan is under attack.
Alright. We're definitely I think this is friend request worthy.
A new sacred
Hell yeah, bro. We out here fighting.
You're just trying, man, like
You're dead. You kill him. No.
where is
He ran down the lane. He's almost dead.
this Jing we can die. This Jing we can die. Yes.
Oh, Finner is on the other side. Careful. He's weak though.
Alright, I'm going behind. I'm going behind. Rush him in the front.
Oh shit, I'm right here with you. It's too late. Bro, what the fuck?
There's no way they're trying right now. There's no way.
No. Damn, he got it.
Oh, I thought they surrendered. I was like, no fucking way, bro. Oh.
Bro, what was that match, bro? Bro, what was that?
Yo, that was. I don't even know what. Not even it's.
Whole damn team just leave the game. Like, for what?
Yeah, that was. I don't know. But, okay, what role do you usually play?
Support, solo, and then middle as like the last.
Alright, I'm gonna juggle. Alright. I got one more game because I gotta get ready for Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Yeah, what a Thanksgiving
Hey.
treat. That was so- oh man, we got fed a freaking shit sandwich that game.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was, dude. If I was building freaking like, say if you were support like you were, and then but I was actually building carry or not carry, freaking jungle, I would have actually got that. Like I feel like we would have had some sort of a chance because I would have had way more damage output, and Susanoo's fucking dodgy as hell, so I could have.
Yeah, we could have definitely done something. We just needed like a couple more plays, maybe like 2.
Dude, it was like even too. They what? They were 1 kill ahead of us. Like, what's the reasoning for 3 people to leave?
Yeah, it was really odd.
Oh man, Like that's see, they need to. I feel like to a certain degree, they need to like chill out with the whole surrendering thing. I mean, unless you're like absolutely getting just annihilated, but I mean, people who can just you could just surrender like 10 minutes into a game and then you just wasted 10 minutes for what? You know, when it's not even that far behind.
Yeah, that one was very close. They had no reason to just leave.
Yeah.
We could have won that shit. I mean, we probably would have won that shit for real.
I think so. I built a mad expensive item right in the beginning, which is usually what I do on Susanoo if I'm playing solo with them and it works out, but I mean, there's nothing I could have done against the Bologna. That was, I mean, especially playing Susanoo. I could only be just dodgy and just annoy her. That's really it.
Yeah, that's kind of how it feels like with Amaterasu solo, because like I don't do damage. Like that's not her thing. So it's kind of like,
So dodgy and so annoying.
yeah, just dodge around, kind of like move.
Yeah, like you just kill them over time.
God.
Like it's not really like a crazy. Dude, Athena jungle though is fucking broken.
Amaterasu.
Athena jungle is so broken. Man, should I just do Athena jungle? Just say screw it.
Hey, if you got to.
Susanoo or Athena? I think I have to redeem that last game, so...
Shit, you redeemed yourself. We was whipping their ass, bruh. They couldn't do shit about it, bruh. They were just getting their ass beat.
Come on, mid. You can do it. Fuck.
Damn. Unfortunate. That's another thing, bro. People queuing up, like, and then just not picking shit.
Yeah, deserter. Because they only give them like a 2-minute deserter, or I think it's maybe 5 minutes. But like, it's not enough for people to just desert. Like, I mean, you know what I always do? Like, if I don't play a certain lane, I just pick a character that I know that can play lane, and just build them to the lane. Like, you don't have to always... Like, dude, I've played a chalk mid before and annihilated mages. So, like, I don't know why people just can't pick a... I mean, there's enough cross... you know what I'm saying? Like, cross building now to where you can pretty much play any character in almost every lane.
I do like that.
Yeah, that is one cool thing from Smite 1 is, but it definitely does make it more annoying. I feel like because you don't necessarily know exactly who you're about to go against when like if you got a whole team of just like carries and fucking mages, like you know, or like freaking you got 3 tanks and you don't know who's building damage, who's building what, or going what lane.
Jacob, did you see that invisible woman skin?
I did.
Jacob, I'm like, what? I need that.
Oh, I think it's ugly, no shade.
You think it's ugly?
I like her ultimate thing, but I think it's ugly, yeah.
Oh, I thought you would have loved it. That's what Alice in Wonderland for.
It definitely is, but
Amaterasu.
It's Abba and her trusty familiar Nova.
Amaterasu.
A positively
Oh, should we go
perfect
mass?
Those demons aren't
Dude,
ready
if we
for
got
this.
an Artemis, stun, Amaterasu stun, Osiris, I think he can stun too. Should doing it. Just go all fucking absolute lockdown.
That'd be crazy.
Dude, if the mid doesn't pick again, what the fuck, dude?
Probably the same guy.
There's no way. He would have had a. Oh, I'm just trying to get one more game.
Select your god.
So this time.
Amaterasu.
Dude, if I go against an I have a feeling I might go against Nemesis.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, that was a lot of damage.
Has been slain.
I'll gank right lane.
Thank you.
Attack right lane.
Your left tower is under attack.
Good gang, good gang.
Death smile fondly on you.
So close.
Feel my strength.
Your right tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your left tower is under attack.
Oh my gosh, dude. Fuck me. Stupid ass motherfuckers, dude.
Your right tower is under attack.
Now I got some serious.
Your left tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack. Your right tower is under attack.
Next time they push up on you, I'm gonna come around through the portal for like some dirty shit.
I'll let you know.
Has been slain.
Yo, Neith is she's like mid. She's pushing up
Here I come through the portal.
to the bullhorn thing.
Okay, so she's probably gonna push on you. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna come through the portal, but I'm gonna stand back there.
I got my ult up. Yeah, alright, she's pushing in. She's pushing in. Ulting.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm coming in.
Ooh, I'm out. I'm out. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh damn, she hits those.
Bro, she fucking hits hard as shit.
Ooh, that was icky.
Like, and every time I get close to her, all she does is
Your
just
left
do that
tower is under
backflip.
attack. Your
Like, you
right
can't even get
tower
fucking
is under
close to it.
attack. Your right tower is under attack.
I'm tweaking. I just bought that item. I should have used it on her. I would have killed her.
Your left tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Your left tower has been destroyed. Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh, she might have got me with that shit. Damn. Alright, that might be game. At this point, I'm just feeding myself.
Oh, damn, you're only level 5. Holy shit.
Yeah, we haven't really been doing much on our lane.
Yeah, I'd say just farm it up.
I don't know if... I think the Rocket Raccoon looking dude, that's a support, right? Like, that's not a ADC.
Ah, yeah, he's ADC. He's a carry.
Really?
Hella damage if you go aspect too. Alright, I got 2 in my fucking lane right now.
Your right tower is under attack.
It's out.
Yeah, they might take it. I don't think anyone can get there in time. Mordred's with us. Yeah, they took that shit.
Alright, they're trying to flank me right now.
I'm about to come through the portal again.
Ooh, this Naphtha's getting fucked up. Ooh, I'm dodging. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Oh, shit.
Well.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. That all go crazy, bruh.
Alright. It's a little late for right lane gank, man.
Yeah, it kind of already happened. I died in there.
I mean, they're not that far ahead. They're only one. Dude, this is literally starting to bring back PTSD from last game.
Yeah.
Kill and you don't have. Literally, they're not much gold ahead of us. So we just gotta make a comeback. I'd just say like one minute.
Middle enemy tower.
On my way.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Damn. He really walked away from that with his life. Damn, we jumped him like that and he walked away from it.
Middle tower is under attack.
I'll gank right lane.
Alright. Yeah, I'm going into the right lane tower now.
We're about to jump middle lane right here.
It's gonna hurt.
Attack the fire giant.
Damn, already?
Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been slain. Your left tower is under attack.
Oh shit, I didn't even see. She just popped out the woodwork.
Your left tower.
Damn. God damn. Whoa. That bitch damn near one-shot at my shit.
An enemy has been slain.
Dude, Neth is literally somebody come and gank this chick,
On
bro.
my
Neth
way.
literally has a sliver of health.
Ultimate.
It's over here just walking free, man. That ain't allowed.
Damn, I got one-shot at, bro. That's fucking crazy. Damn, they're fucking left lane up. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Neth is building straight damage. That's why. I'm fucking not even going tank. When did we 3-up them?
Oh shit.
Shit. I don't even know what's going on right now. I'm just trying to take this tower and then I'll join mid. Oh, never mind. That's back.
If she chases you, are you able to make it to the portal?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. She's building all damage, but I'm pretty tanky right now.
I'm behind her.
She's running up.
All right, I'm coming right in.
Come on, come on. Oh, you lucky bitch. Yo, watch out, I pull back. Out of here.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Challenge me. Feel my strength.
Be
And that's
careful,
back.
right?
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. Your middle tower has been destroyed. Tower is under attack.
On my way. Be careful, right?
Come on. Oh, so close, dude. Both of them are so. Yes, kill, kill, kill. Oh, she's so dead. Yes, good shit, Zeus. Oh, man.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
Damn, I could have used that about 3 games ago. Nice.
Yeah, but I'm building damage. That was a mistake. Damn.
I require one of every.
Nah, bro. I don't like our ADC. I don't like him. I don't like that guy. What's going on? I feel like a lot of the times I've died is trying to save him.
On my way.
Retreat! 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 Group up!
Oh, I don't like him, bruh. He keeps getting me killed. I've died at least 3 times trying to protect that guy. And I don't know how I feel about that.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill.
This map is overextended.
Why you don't play?
Oh, come on, man. I hate how when you try to sell like one thing, if you accidentally buy it, like it sells like the rest of the minor items. Not trying
An
to sell.
enemy has been slain.
I'm definitely about to buy anti-tank shit for that fucking Ares. Get out of there. Oh.
I still have 50 seconds on my bleeds.
Not him using his ult to get away, bro. What the fuck?
Started playing Susanoo like not that long ago. If I was Athena right now, bro, they'd be getting clapped, especially that. Damn, dude, that Ares is out there. Come on.
Killing spree.
Oh yeah, the matches definitely are longer. It's kind of crazy. Oh, you only get... Wait. The buff lasts 6 attacks. I didn't know that.
Defend the Gold Fury!
Bro, I thought that was 6 seconds, bro.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
Completed!
Humidity is the experience of
I'm running away. The whole team? Are you serious? Why is the whole team there?
Your right tower is under attack.
Defend the fire giant.
Your right tower is under attack. Double kill.
Mm.
Your team has destroyed the Pyromancer.
The Nath is in right lane.
Has been slain. Double kill.
Light can repel the
Shut
dark.
down. Triple
Damn.
kill.
That's actually tragic.
Dude, I couldn't even find Nath. I knew she was low, but like she like disappeared and then came out of nowhere.
Your right tower is under attack. Your right tower has been destroyed.
Once I get Sundering Axe, it should be bit.
The enemy team has destroyed the fire giant.
Ares is on middle tower. 2 mid. Nemesis is here too? Or Ares is slick broken. I don't like it. That ult is kind of OD.
Yeah, he's
Your middle tower is under attack. Your
Like, holy shit, bruh.
the pyromancer has arrived. Your
I never understood why they gave him an ult like that.
phoenix has been destroyed. Your titan is under attack.
Damn, nice try, bro. That was so boring.
Next time we're gonna play an actual solo laner. Alright, bro. I'm out.
Yeah, there.
Have a good Thanksgiving, bro.
Hey, you too, bro. Yeah, that was just boring, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We just fought an uphill battle for 30, 40 minutes. Damn. Ah.
game removes 10 seconds of chase time from their Bloodlust timer. So as you can see here, if the killer is in Bloodlust 2, about to reach Bloodlust
My
2,
diamonds.
yes, when you stun them, they will be sent to Bloodlust
I'm sharing all the diamonds.
1. But if the killer is already Bloodlust 3 for more than 10 seconds, stunning them will not drop them below Bloodlust Tier 3. And the only reason pallet stunning removes Bloodlust is because the killer is technically not moving during the stun, which means bringing perks like Enduring literally prevents losing Bloodlust because they're not staying still long enough. These details are important for understanding how fast the killer's moving. Now we'll talk about momentum. Anytime you have a survivor stuck and you're doubling back a lot, instead of turning 180 degrees and killing your momentum, you can gradually curve away from the loop and then walk directly into it. And as soon as you make contact with the wall, turn as sharp as you need to. Doing this completely saves your movement speed. You don't slow down at all. This makes you incredibly strong at 50-50 vaults. Don't worry, there are plenty of tricks survivors do too. When running up to a window, if you release the run key at the same time you press the vault key, right at the edge of when you get the prompt, you will technically do a slide vault, but it results in this weird clunky patched animation that slows you down before speeding you up to give you the fast vault. Because of the speed ramping it does for your animation, it can bait killers into thinking you're within range to swing at, even though you're gonna zip through the window. Survivors can also fake windows and pallets by running up to them and turning last second. When you do this on windows and pallets, you can make it more convincing by turning your survivor to look towards the window, since this is what it looks like when you actually lock into the animation. You can do the same for pallets, but unlike windows, you don't need a perfect running start in order to get a fast vault on a pallet. So you can also do things like pointing, crouching, just moving back and forth to make the killer think you're locking into a vault when actually you're just standing there like an idiot. Speaking of pallets, when you want to drop one on the side you're approaching it from, the game doesn't let you do it. The reason for this is simple. They don't want you to accidentally drop the pallet on the same side you're approaching it from if you're just spamming while you approach it. So in order to drop it on the same side, you need to tell the game you're going the opposite direction. There's 3 common ways to do this. The first is just releasing your run key. Pretty easy. The second is holding run still but turning the direction you're running in the opposite way. Similar to that, the third one is flicking your screen the opposite way to again tell the game you're running the opposite way. If you're on controller, you need to change the keybinds for dropping pallets and healing. I've said this in the past and people comment that it's not possible. It's read it, bro. While you're getting better, you might be trying to do fancy things to make the killer miss you, and that's fine. But the moment you get injured, you need to lock in so that you don't waste the speed boost you get when you become injured. There are other things to tell you, but this is enough for now. Alright, look, you don't want me to give you a lesson about generators, okay? But every 5-gen chase you've ever seen was only possible because their team actually did generators. After the FNAF update, survivors always spawn together, so you need to spread out. Generators alone take 90 seconds. Adding a second survivor saves you 37 seconds. Adding a third only saves an additional 10 seconds. Already that doesn't sound that worth it, but guess what? If you add a 4th survivor, it only saves you 2 seconds. And it only saves you 2 seconds if you did the gen from 0 to complete together. If you only did half the gen with 4 survivors, you only save 1 second. Even if it's the last gen, the 4th survivor would be better off going to the door and waiting for the gen to pop and instantly starting the door. You should never stack 4, you should almost never stack 3, and you should only stack 2 on gens you desperately need to get rid of. At the start of the game, it doesn't matter that much which gen you work on as long as you work alone. If everybody spreads out, the killer can only chase 1 person. So ideally, the first chase happens while 3 separate gens are being worked on. The first chase is the most important chase in DBD. Going down quickly at the start of the game can almost guarantee the outcome to be bad for survivors. While the first survivor's in chase, 3 gens are being worked on. This is the fastest a match can go. But once that first down and hook happens, the killer can now start chasing a new survivor, somebody's on the hook, and somebody's going to the hook and probably healing them, which means now instead of 3 survivors doing gens, only 1 is doing gens. And it can get worse. Imagine if 2 of those survivors were stacking on a gen and the killer interrupts both of them. Now nobody's working on a gen, which we haven't even mentioned pain res, DMS, pop, or other slowdowns that are even better when
Snapchat.
stacking. The best
You
advice
heard
I
my
give is
Snapchat
do
through the
what you
mic.
can
That's
best.
crazy work.
Spread out as fast as you can and take the first chase very seriously.
Hold on,
Now,
yeah,
we
they
have to
did
talk
say
about
something
free
in there.
gens. This is when you complete all the gens with only 3 remaining in a small area. This makes it really
Happy
easy for
things
the
get
killer to
dang.
defend. So if you
Alright,
want to
they
try to
spamming.
avoid 3 gens, you should work on the gens in the center of the map. Now there's not always 4 gens to do in the center, so what you should do is think about where the gens are positioned and then try to divide the map in half. This is called splitting gens. That way you can work on 1 gen on each side of the map relatively easily. But in many cases, 3 genning is just unavoidable. If that's the case, you need to find the 2 furthest generators from each other and push both of them at the same time. Avoid doing the gen in between because this is the easiest gen for the killer to contest. There are some exceptions, like if you're on a map with verticality or if the 1 gen on the edge is like really safe for some reason.
That's
But
fair.
in general, this is the best strategy. When you're doing
Here, hold on.
gens,
I got a
you
bathroom, brother.
not to die in the 3 gen.
Hopefully this doesn't give any super secret tips that I'm about to miss.
Camp you for
Hold on.
free and push the gens at the exact same time. This is the survivor's mistake. This should not happen. If at all possible, you should not be working on the 3 gens injured. Work on them full health, and when the killer comes to interrupt, make sure you take a good hit and run as far away from the 3 gen as possible. If you can avoid getting hit, that's great too, but if you run into the corner of the map to avoid that, you're risking a lot. Sometimes it's best just to play boring in order to win. If your teammates are smart, they'll run away from the 3 gen as well, so it's best to just wait up and see if you can regroup to heal, at which point you can push the gens in another wave. You might have to do this for some time, but if you want to actually win, that's just what you have to do. Now, how do you find gens? Outdoor maps, it's really easy. Every gen has a light pole. If it's flickering, it needs to be done. If it's solid, it is done. Every main building has a generator. On RPD, any interior room that can spawn a gen has a light bulb on it. If it's flickering, that means the gen needs done. If it's solid, it means it's done, or it didn't spawn at all. Either way, you don't need to go in there if it's solid. Hawkins doesn't always have a good way to find gens, but the portal room and the upstairs gen always spawn, and the hallway gens have these massive lights that will be flickering if they need done, or it's solid if it's already done. Larry's has a ton of signs everywhere, these colored yellow, blue, green flickering signs. If they're solid, the gen's done. If it's flickering, the gen needs done. And if it's not lit, what do you think that means? Exactly. On Gideon, you're looking for these sliding metal doors. Downstairs, the gen always spawns on the counterclockwise side, and upstairs, it's the opposite. It always spawns on the clockwise side. And if it's open, the gen's done. If it's closed, the gen needs done. And if it didn't spawn, right, there's no gen there, brother. Now on Midwich, if there's a way to know when there's a gen in a room on Midwich, I don't know it. In testing, I thought maybe it would be the lights, maybe it'd be wires, maybe it'd be whatever. It seems like the best thing that you have is these windows that you can kind of see into the room through, but obviously it's not that great. Among new players, one of the biggest problems for hooks is just going to save too early. When somebody's hooked, they can hang there for 70 seconds. During that time, they can't be moried, they can't be hooked again, they can't be used to farm perks like Pop or Devour Hope. The only downside of sitting on the hook is you can't do gens, and you can't save your team if the killer starts downing people quickly. But still, in most public games, the only time you need to get off gens to go for the on-hook early is when you see somebody else is being chased. When somebody else is being chased, they risk getting down and hooked as well, which means you're risking having 2 hooks at the same time, which is half your team. That would be bad. But until that chase is happening, you should just sit on gens and wait patiently for the killer to interrupt somebody. Of course, you shouldn't wait too long because then the killer can pressure the hook and prevent the save last second, and you don't want to accidentally let somebody die because of that. You should also consider who's the best to go get the save. The on-hooker might end up needing to protect that person, so you probably want somebody to go who's full health and who has the least amount of hooks already. Also consider how far away you are from the hook. Somebody else might be closer, so if you just wait a little while, sit on your gen and think about these things, you might notice somebody else gets off their gen, and they're probably going to get the save as long as you don't see them getting chased. Waiting 30 or 40 seconds is fine before going to get the on-hook. That's basically half a gen. There is one massive exception to this. That's if you're facing a more sweaty, competitive oppressive killer. The moment somebody goes down, another player needs to start stealthing for the unhook. But they still wait to get the unhook until somebody else is in chase. The only difference here is you need to be in position to pull the hook the moment the killer triggers chase on somebody else to give you the most chance of healing or leaving the hook before he can easily tunnel them. Sometimes the killer might meet you back at the hook and try to prevent you from getting the save. If you're alone, you might need to trade, which is when you run up, get hit, and then on-hook during the hit cooldown. Just make sure you can get the save before they go second, because on-hooking once they go second, especially going down to on-hook when they go second, is really, really wasteful. You're better off just leaving them and going to heal with your team and regrouping. If you have more than one player, especially at the end of the game, this is really common, you should just all aggressively go for the on-hook, and whoever gets hit first just runs away. While the killer's on cooldown, another full health player can get the on-hook. They'll also get hit, but now everybody can make a run for it. There's also a concept called spreading hooks. If you played really well, or maybe you just hit a lot this game, you might not have been hooked that much. But if other players on your team are getting hooked, or some of them are dead on hook, you might want to try to force a chase to happen. And even if you get hooked, it's better than having a player die and then playing 3v1 instead. And remember when we said dying in the 3 gen is bad? Well, you can flip this and purposely take chase to where gens have been completed. This is called a good death spot, and we'll talk about it more later. Now, unfortunately for the timing of this video, a lot of things about hooks, tunneling, and camping are due to maybe be getting changed. The things I've already said should still apply. No matter how many penalties or rewards there are for fresh hooks, tunneling is probably still going to be somewhat of a strategy, and wasting time getting off gens early is still going to be wasteful. So hopefully this section is still valuable and I don't look like an idiot right now. Okay, I promise we'll talk about looping very soon, but first I want to go over some common scenarios you're going to find yourself in and what you should do about it. The first is 99ing exit gates. 99ing gates is almost never the play anymore because killers can punish you pretty easily for this. But that also doesn't technically mean you should open them immediately. Once the gate reaches 99, you should let go and think about a couple of things before you open. Number one, is somebody going down? If somebody's getting down, you want to avoid perks like Blood Warden, and you want to see where the hook is before you decide what to do. Number two, are your teammates injured and healing? You don't want to put your team on a timer and then go start healing and then go try to get the on hook. Instead, just wait. Maybe your team can get healed, maybe they can come to you and heal before you can open the gate and then go for the save. But wait, before you even open now, look to see if there's another gate closer to the hook that maybe you can watch and see if your teammates are starting to do, and just wait for them to fully 99 that gate and then open them both at the same time. Again, you're just waiting to start the timer as late as possible, but you're also not completely leaving the gate 99 because that would be a mistake. Next is finishing the last gen. Unless the killer's about to get pain res, just wait when you're about to finish the last gen and think about a couple things. One, is somebody hooked? They might have adrenaline, which is a perk that doesn't proc unless they're unhooked. Or are they getting anti-camp? Are they in the basement where anti-camp is really important to get them out of the basement? Anti-camp gets disabled at the end of the game, so they might need that. Is someone being chased? The killer might have NOED. Are they the Obsession? The killer might have Rancor. Are they injured? If they're injured, then NOED doesn't really matter, and they might have adrenaline. You could heal them. Next, we'll talk about when you're the last survivor alive. When the third survivor dies, hatch is going to spawn. At this point, you have two options. You can compete for the hatch, or you can wait at a door for the killer to kick the hatch, and then you can start the door. This is risky because if the killer thinks you're doing that, they can just stand on the hatch and literally force you to either do gens or find them at the hatch. But if you are able to start the door, you should know the red light doesn't turn on until the A on escape. So you can progress the bar just before this, wait for the killer to come check the gate, and you can finish the gate without the killer even thinking you were there. 3v1 is when a survivor gets killed off early and you're left with only 3 survivors to complete the trial with. Obviously, in any situation, you don't want to get hooked, but in 3v1s, it's okay to play a lot slower than normal. When you're doing a gen and you hear the terror radius coming, walk away, pre-run, stealth. Doing boring things in this situation is very important if you actually want to win. Eventually, someone is going to go down, and that's where the most important part happens. One person should be staying on the gens while the other one is stealthing for the on-hook. It's very important that the stealther is not found. If the person going for the save is found and they can't get the on-hook, then the entire game is going to come to a standstill, and it's going to be incredibly hard to recover unless you have some great chases. Maps are broken up into smaller segments called tiles. Each match you load into is going to have some randomization, but the type of tile that spawns in each place will be the same. That's confusing, so let's use examples. Main building will always spawn here. It might rotate different ways, but it will always spawn here. Shack will always spawn here. It might rotate, but it will always spawn in this exact spot on this exact map. Now, each realm has its own unique structures. For Macmillan Estate, that's the water tower and the logs. While Autohaven has a crane, fun bus, and truck, Coldon has Meat Tree and Harvester, and Yumoka Estate has the arbor, the shrine, and the patio. Just to name a few, but the point is, when you load into a map and you see a unique tile that doesn't look like anything you've seen on other maps, it's probably this map's unique structure, and you should pay attention to if its spawn seems to change the next time you get that map. If you don't feel like doing that, I got this whole map on the screen idea from a Steam guide. This guy created every map with great visuals, better than I could make, and I'll link it in the description. On Groaning Storehouse, there's only one spawn for unique structures, so that would be here, and again, it doesn't change from this spot. I'm gonna stop repeating that. Each icon on this map, it can't move. It cannot move, brother. Next, we have maze tiles, which are some of the strongest tiles in the game. These are tall walled tiles that usually have more than one resource inside of them in order for you to make a loop to run around. After that, we fill in the rest of the map with tiles called filler tiles. These can sometimes be completely useless, empty tiles with just garbage or rocks or trees, or sometimes it can also be a hill. Don't forget about the hills. But otherwise, it's going to be rocks and garbage with a pallet on it in order for you to loop it. Sometimes, especially more these days, there are 2 pallets on a filler tile. There is one subcategory of filler tiles, which are pathway filler tiles. The reason this is a subcategory is because they kind of keep separated. Like a hill is never going to spawn where a path tile spawns. After that, we got edge map tiles, which is usually just garbage and debris, but sometimes you get a Z-wall with a window or a little tiny pallet to use just kind of as a last resort. But knowing how maps spawn isn't enough to make you great. Some people get caught up in the idea that being good means you can do anything with any amount of loops on the fly, you'll figure it out. And while there is some truth to that, even the best players need to scout the map to see what resources they have. Even if you want to load in and get right on a gen, which is fine, you should look around to see what resources you got in the immediate area and figure out where you're located on the map so you can make some assumptions about where certain tiles spawned. Now, the most common way people will teach you to loop is by showing you the generic path to take on every tile. And I'm gonna do that in just a minute, but first I want to teach you about stringing loops together. This is a very important skill which involves recognizing when part of one tile actually makes another one stronger. To show you what I'm talking about, let's use an example. Here I loaded into Suffocation Pit and we have a variant gym next to a TNL wall. This isn't mind-blowingly OP, but it's pretty strong. If the killer tried to play the TNL wall correctly, they would actually push me into the variant wall gym, which then forces them to go around it one way or the other, forcing me back into the TL wall. I can basically loop 3 windows instead of just 2. But this spawn also gave me a filler loop above the TNL wall, which you could also string into the T wall if you had enough distance. Each time the killer slows down to mind game or I vault a window, I have an opportunity to gain some distance back. But the killer is also building Bloodlust, so eventually you have to drop a pallet and force them to kick it in order to reset that. This is just one honestly mid example of stringing loops together. Shack has 2 doorways and a window. Against most normal, non-projectile, non-dashing killers, you want to loop Shack by going in doorway 1 and vaulting the window from the inside. Then you'll turn left or right depending what the killer does. If the killer goes out doorway 1, you're going to go around the back of Shack, resetting your vault on this window. When you do this, you should never enter doorway 2 from the outside unless you absolutely have to. But if the killer goes out doorway 2, then you can just go back around to doorway 1 and vault the window again. If the killer vaults the window, you actually have 2 options. If you want to try shift teching, you can go left and go back in through doorway 1. But if you're already in chase and don't really believe in your ability to shift tech, you want to eat up your distance between each vault. You don't want to just vault the Shack window 3 times for no reason. You want to increase the time between each vault, so you want to go around the back of Shack. Just keep in mind, smart killers are going to try to force you to vault the window at a bad time by walking in through doorway 1 a little bit and then walking back out as soon as they see you walk into the vault. You want to kind of wait to force the killer to enter the Shack a little bit so that they don't get so much free distance on you. This skill is going to come up again and again in every loop that we talk about. But against projectile killers and some dashing killers, going in doorway 1 is bad. That's because from doorway 1 to the window is a long straight line where they have time to shoot you. Against these killers, it's better to stay outside the shack and just vault the window from the outside in. You can fast vault or medium vault, it doesn't really matter. This normally is pretty risky because killers can double back on you, but in this case, the distance from the corner to the window is much smaller, so they have less time to line up a shot. This concept is very important and will show itself again in many other loops. The short wall is very similar to shack, where you have this window that you want to vault from the inside. But because the walls are so short, you need to really incentivize the killer to enter the tile with you so that you can kind of zone them. You can do that by turning this corner a little bit extra to make them think you're not even interested in the window. Just like shack, the killer might go back and go outside, in which case you just go to the right, or the killer might go inside, in which case you go to the left. There's two really important mind games to know about. First is when you vault this window and turn right, you need to watch to make sure the killer isn't cutting you off through the tile. But even then, once you leave this window, you can use things like heartbeat reading, watching for the red stain around the corner, or just listening for sounds that the killer makes to again check if they're coming through the center. Similarly, the killer might not follow you through the pallet when you're going to the window. They might bait like they're going to and then cut you off through the center, in which case you just go outside and around the edge of the loop. Watch your check spots, listen for your heartbeats, listen for your killer sounds. Be patient. You don't need to take distance all the time. Sometimes you give up a little bit of distance for free to make sure you're safe. The long wall gym is exactly like the short wall, except the placement of the resources changed. Again, you want to vault as safe as you can. The problem with this tile is if the killer is approaching from a parallel angle to the wall, then you're really unsafe. This bottom wall has basically nothing to double back around, and even though this top wall is pretty long, the distance to where the killer regains line of sight isn't. So this vault against a lot of killers isn't that safe. So on this tile, the biggest battle is just getting the killer to approach from a perpendicular angle. If you can get the killer to follow you through the pallet this way, now the wall is going to be extremely strong again when you vault it. But if you can't do that and you have to turn left, this vault can be a little unsafe. Instead, you could pretend like you're going to the pallet, and if they actually follow you past this wall, you can cut back to the window and take the vault again. Now the killer could easily cut you off, but this is where patience is really valuable in DBD. TNL walls are pretty simple. If the killer doesn't know what they're doing, you just vault the window from the inside, turn right, vault the window from the inside, turn right, and keep going. And you could also shift tech this, making it an infinite. But most killers aren't going to let you do that. They're going to go through the center and force you to play the unsafe vault. In this situation, it's very important to hold your check spot and be patient with your vaulting. If the killer commits, obviously you need to vault, and if they don't commit, you can turn to take the other window or leave the loop altogether. Because they can force you to play the 50-50, it's important to get trapped in this situation on the T wall instead of the L wall, since the 50-50 on this window is stronger than the L wall. Now, sometimes you're going to approach a TNL wall from a bad angle where no matter what you do, taking the vault is unsafe. There's a tiny trick you can do where you stay in the killer's line of sight and look like you're passing the window. Then obviously you come in to take the vault. It doesn't give you a ton of distance, but it might be just enough to reset the loop for you. 4 lanes are pretty weak if you don't get the killer behind you for the window vault. For the inside window 4 lane, you want to go through the pallet into the center of the loop and then take the window vault. Some killers are going to try to walk down the side, kind of like they're at the grocery store looking for their mom. So it's important you wait up for them to actually enter a lane with you before you go into the center and take your window vault. But in general, if the killer's kind of smart, you're going to end up relying on mind games like baiting windows or vaulting a little bit late so that they mess up and commit inside. And you can vault this window backwards. On maps like Macmillan, for example, the walls are very thin, so as long as you're pressing vault late, you should be able to fast vault. Some maps though, like Autohaven, there's an intentional dent in the wall that you have to use in order to get a fast vault, so you can only get it from one direction. The outside window 4 lane has the resources noticeably further apart. That and the way that this tile is built just makes it hard to connect the window to the pallet. But looping even just the pallet isn't that bad. For example, you could pre-drop this pallet and then the killer's not going to want to kick it. Why would you kick such a weak pallet? Well, the survivor can loop the long wall and take vaults on this pallet and get 2 or 3 rotations out of it before even getting hit. Obviously, looping something where you're guaranteeing a hit in the future isn't great, but if you're only looping this one tile like we're talking about right now, that's all you really have. You can vault this window from the inside, but most people will recommend you vault from the outside because then you have this guaranteed pallet coming up. Really, the greatest use for 4 lanes in general is just connecting them to other tiles. The trash pile gym is very similar to 4 lanes in the way the killer is going to walk along it like a grocery aisle. Because of that, we're really going to start drilling resetting windows. Playing around the trash in the center of this loop is what allows you to make the window. So you run through the pallet, the killer goes around, you go back to the pallet, and you just repeat this dance around the pallet until one of two things happen. One, the killer zones themselves too far towards the pallet and you take the window. Or two, they force you to drop the pallet and you end up doing 50-50s until you finally win one, in which case you can probably make the window. Once you vault the window, you might be tempted to instantly vault it again. And while this isn't a terrible idea, you don't want to vault with the killer on the parallel line of the window. You want to reset them so they're approaching from the pallet side. If the pallet's still up, that's great. You can run through the pallet and do the same thing you just did. If the pallet's down, it's a little more risky to head this way and maybe you should take the window vault, but you could play more 50s on the pallet and then win one and go back to the window again. It sounds more confusing than it is. You're just going around these islands in the middle, and this is gonna keep repeating. There are always obstacles inside a loop that don't have a pallet or a window that you loop around in order to orient the killer a specific way. Once the pallet is dropped, there's a lot of check spot mind games that can be done on this part to wait and listen for the killer, but that is beyond my ability to teach you in this video. Pallet gems are pretty simple. They're just like filler tiles, but you can't see over them, so they give you some opportunity to mind game. All you really have to do is loop around the large side, pausing a little bit to make sure the killer's not doubling back. But a lot of people neglect this short side. If you can get the killer to respect this pallet for even a millisecond, you could run around this short side for an extra little loop before you drop the pallet. Is it risky? Yeah, but if you have good response time and you're patient, you can juice a lot of extra time out of the short side of the loop. Okay, labyrinth gyms are going to be annoying no matter what you do, but there's two versions. This one has an island in the middle where you can set yourself up for either a window vault or a pallet drop. The interesting thing with this loop is if the killer pushes you clockwise, you should really only take the window vault because dropping the pallet at this angle is really good for the killer. But if they're afraid of you vaulting the window, they'll push you the other way. And this way it's better to drop the pallet because you have this long wall that the killer has to commit inside or go around pretty early. So counterclockwise is good for the pallet, clockwise is good for the window. So if the killer, it makes this interesting mind game in the center, although most people sadly don't even know that it exists. So the second version actually gets rid of this island and you're forced to use the window and the pallet kind of together. You can pretty much just loop the window island until the killer's really closing distance on you and then you vault the window. Waiting for the killer to get very close is what makes this window stronger. If you vault even a little bit early, their double back potential is just to the moon. If you get scared or make a mistake, that's when you use the pallet, and you kind of want to use it when the killer's close to you because they can kind of go around it. But if they push you the correct way, then you're lined up for the window. But it's not really safe. You really want to get a stun or just play a little dance with the killer around this pallet. The locker gym is pretty simple. It has two different spawns for the pallet, and mostly all you're doing is setting up for an unsafe vault on the window. Because the killer knows it's unsafe, they're going to try to double back, so you could bait the window and then keep going, relying on reaching the pallet to make sure that you're safe. If you're really lucky, you can use these lower wall areas as a little mini loop to set yourself up for a really safe vault on the window, but most killers are going to cut you off and not really let you do that. With the double window gem, hopefully you're starting to see a pattern. You want to vault these windows from a perpendicular angle. Anytime you're coming from the side, you're risking an unsafe vault. Now go ahead and guess what I'm about to tell you. Oh, look at this little island wall that we can loop around to reset the direction the killer's approaching from. Now, is this window kind of small and kind of dangerous and kind of risky? Yes. But so is the vault that you would otherwise be attempting to do. If you're approaching from the left side and you're about to take this top window, if you have any amount of distance, just run to the island instead. And now if the killer follows you blindly, you can vault either window, or if they double back, then you reset yourself to vault the left window. If you're approaching from the right side, it's a little more complicated because if you have a lot of distance, you don't want to vault the left window anyway. You just want to run around it, resetting yourself on this top window. But if you only have a little bit of distance, the killer can pretty easily go around this window and get a free hit on you. So again, you want to use the island method. Just go around the island, and if the killer follows you, you can vault either window pretty safely. But more likely, if they're smart, they're just going to cut you off and you're back where you started, having to vault the left window. And it's unfortunate, but sometimes there's not always an answer. Next, we have the variant gyms, which there are two different versions of. And you'll never guess what I'm going to tell you. All you have to do is get the killer to approach the window from an advantageous angle for you. How do you do that with this tile? Well, there's a Y wall and there's a C wall. The window will either spawn on the Y wall side, which is called the Y variant, or it'll spawn on the C wall side, where it's called the C wall variant. You can run around either wall in either variant. The goal is to rotate the wall so that you end up on the inside of the tile though, so the vault is like advantageous for you. And if the killer's smart, they're going to be trying to double back or cut you off, in which case you just swap to the other inside wall or leave the tile or do other creative things to just use that distance they just gave you to come back around and vault the window. It sounds more complicated than it is. There's one more trick to looping, and that's check spotting. On most tiles, there's very specific spots to stand and angles to put your camera in order to have the widest view on all the possible directions the killer can come from. There are a lot of spots to learn, but most share the same rules. You do them at corners and you usually hide your body. There are extra check spots like looking through windows or sometimes holes in the tile, but you really don't need to memorize every single one. Just get used to looking around corners and glancing through windows as you pass them. And most maps have their own versions of each tile. Like Autohaven, for example, is so short you can basically see right over it, and there are countless little holes to learn and find and know about. Like this hole on Crane, for example, is basically useless unless you get a ghost face or a pig or somebody that can crouch, in which case it becomes so necessary to use. Or realms like Coldwind or Withered Isle have cracks in the walls that you can literally see right through. It becomes super obvious when you have a dark 4 wall and a bright back wall, or if the killer's cosmetics are super bright or something like that. But this changes the game for tracking killers and even survivors. So many times I've seen a survivor stop on a TNL wall on Withered Isle, and I pretend like I don't know, and then I catch them off guard. It's insane. Now, there are tons of unique tiles and new age tiles that would take forever to talk about, but the truth is you already just learned how to loop them. You already know about the angle of your approach and how it's unsafe at certain positions, and that you need to reset the direction you and the killer are approaching from, or, you know, counter the survivor if you're playing killer, in order to change how through a doorway or trying to bait a survivor to vault early. You already know to look for the existence of check spots or cracks or holes or spots that you can see through the loop to get a little bit of an advantage. So you actually don't need me to teach you how to loop anymore. Just need to take a few minutes to look at a new tile when you find one and solve the problem yourself. Now, obviously, a lot of killer powers will change the way you loop. And originally, I was going to include the basic counters to every killer in this video, but that would more than double the video's length, and I just don't think it's necessary to put here. So I'm going to polish it up a little better, make it more watchable, and post it later. So until then, I'll leave you with some general advice to improve at anything, let alone DBD. First, watch anybody else play. Videos like this, or just people chilling and live streaming, it doesn't matter. Everybody has something to offer you. Next, record yourself, especially when you make a mistake, and check it to see what you could have done better. And last, 1v1 anybody. They don't have to be great. In a public match, you might spend 1 minute practicing getting chased. Times the chase experience just 1v1ing your friend, then you'll get playing public games all day. Now, I taught you a lot of things in this video, and you might feel pressure to do well the next time you play. But don't forget, DBD is a game, and even though you shouldn't go out of your way to make other people unhappy, you should still play the game in a way that makes you happy, even if it upsets others. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night, guys. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. I fucked up.
RD, bro, you
No,
can't
it's fine. No, I'm using that. My camera movement actually looks like I'm brand new. Like, I'm telling you, I might have like a disease. I might have like a... Okay. Run it back. Jesus.
It's just this situation is so goofy, bro.
Yeah, the angle's weird. All right. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, let's just go from this way, bro. This direction makes no
Not who's gonna remember all this shit. He must have said something really crazy.
This should not happen. If at all possible, you should not be working on the 3 gens injured. Work on them full health, and when the killer comes to interrupt, make sure you take a good hit and run as far away from the 3 gen as possible. If you can avoid getting hit, that's great too, but if you run into the corner of the map to avoid that, you're risking a lot. Sometimes it's best just to play boring in order to win. If your teammates are smart, they'll run away from the 3 gen as well, so it's best to just wait up and see if you can regroup to heal, at which point you can push the gen in another wave. You might have to do this for some time, but if you want to actually win, that's just what you have to do. Now, how do you find gens? Outdoor maps, it's really easy. Every gen has a light pole. If it's flickering, it needs to be done. If it's solid, it is done. Every main building has a generator. On RPD, any interior room that can spawn a gen has a light bulb on it. If it's flickering, that means the gen needs done. If it's solid, it means it's done, or it didn't spawn at all. Either way, you don't need to go in there if it's solid. Hawkins doesn't always have a good way to find gens, but the portal room and the upstairs gen always spawn, and the hallway gens have these massive lights that will be flickering if they need done, or it's solid if it's already done. Larry's has a ton of signs everywhere, these colored yellow, blue, green, flickering signs. If they're solid, the gen's done. If it's flickering, the gen needs done. And if it's not lit, what do you think that means? Exactly. On Gideon, you're looking for these sliding metal doors. Downstairs, the gen always spawns on the counterclockwise side, and upstairs, it's the opposite. It always spawns on the clockwise side. And if it's open, the gen's done. If it's closed, the gen needs done. And if it didn't spawn, right, there's no gen there, brother. Now on Midwich, if there's a way to know when there's a gen in a room on Midwich, I don't know it. In testing, I thought maybe it'd be the lights, maybe it'd be wires, maybe it'd be whatever. It seems like the best thing that you have is these windows that you can kind of see into the room through, but obviously it's not that great. Among new players, one of the biggest problems for hooks is just going to save too early. When somebody's hooked, they can hang there for 70 seconds. During that time, they can't be moored, they can't be hooked again, they can't be used to farm perks like pop or to valor hook. The only downside of sitting on the hook is you can't do gens, and you can't save your team if the killer starts downing people quickly. But still, in most public games, the only time you need to get off gens to go for the on-hook early is when you see somebody else is being chased. When somebody else is being chased, they risk getting down and hooked as well, which means you're risking having 2 hooks at the same time, which is half your team. That would be bad. But until that chase is happening, you should just sit on gens and wait patiently for the killer to interrupt somebody. Of course, you shouldn't wait too long, because then the killer can pressure the hook and prevent the save last second, and you don't want to accidentally let somebody die because of that. You should also consider who's the best to go get the save. The on-hooker might end up needing to protect that person, so you probably want somebody to go who's full health and who has the least amount of hooks already. Also consider how far away you are from the hook. Somebody else might be closer, so if you just wait a little while, sit on your gen, and think about these things, you might notice somebody else gets off their gen, and they're probably going to get the save as long as you don't see them getting chased. Waiting 30 or 40 seconds is fine before going to get the on-hook. That's basically half a gen. There is one massive exception to this. That's if you're facing a more sweaty, competitive, oppressive killer. The moment somebody goes down, another player needs to start stealthing for the on-hook. But they still wait to get the on-hook until somebody else is in chase. The only difference here is you need to be in position to pull the hook the moment the killer triggers chase on somebody else to give you the most chance of healing or leaving the hook before he can easily tunnel them. Sometimes the killer might meet you back at the hook and try to prevent you from getting the save. If you're alone, you might need to trade, which is when you run up, get hit, and then on-hook during the hit cooldown. Just make sure you can get the save before they go second, because on-hooking once they go second, especially going down to on-hooking when they go second, is really, really wasteful. You're better off leaving them and going to heal with your team and regrouping. If you have more than one player, especially at the end of the game, this is really common, you should just all aggressively go for the on-hook, and whoever gets hit first just runs away. While the killer's on cooldown, another full health player can get the on-hook. They'll also get hit, but not everybody can make a run for it. There's also a concept called spreading hook. If you played really well, or maybe you just hit a lot this game, you might a chase to happen, and even if you get hooked, it's better than having a player die and then playing 3v1 instead. And remember when we said dying in the 3-gen is bad? Well, you can flip this and purposely take chase to where gens have been completed. This is called a good death spot, and we'll talk about it more later. Now, unfortunately for the timing of this video, a lot of things about hooks, tunneling, and camping are due to maybe be getting changed. The things I've already said should still apply. No matter how many penalties or rewards there are for fresh hooks, tunneling is probably still going to be somewhat of a strategy, and wasting time getting off gens early is still going to be wasteful. So hopefully this set should open them immediately. Once the gate reaches 99, you should let go and think about a couple of things before you open. Number one, is somebody going down? If somebody's getting down, you want to avoid perks like Blood Warden, and you want to see where the hook is before you decide what to do. Number two, are your teammates injured and healing? You don't want to put your team on a timer and then go start healing and then go try to get down. Instead, just wait. Maybe your team can get healed, maybe they can come to you and heal before you can open the gate and then go to the save. But wait, before you even open now, look to see if there's another gate closer to the hook that maybe you can watch and see if your teammates are starting to do, and just wait for them to fully 99 that gate and then open them both at the same time. Again, you're just waiting to start the timer as late as possible, but you're also not completely leaving the gate 99 because that would be a mistake. Next is finishing the last gen. Unless the killer's about to get pain res, just wait when you're about to finish the last gen. Think about a couple things. One, is somebody hooked? They might have adrenaline, which is a perk that doesn't proc unless they're on hook. Or are they getting anti-camp? Are they in the basement where anti-camp is really important to get them out of the basement? Anti-camp gets disabled at the end of the game, so they might need that. Is someone being chased? The killer might have no-ed. Are they the obsession? The killer might have rancor. Are they injured? If they're injured, then no-ed doesn't really matter, and they might have adrenaline. You could heal them. Next, we'll talk about when you're the last survivor alive. When the third survivor dies, hatch is going to spawn. At this point, you have two options. You can compete for the hatch, or you can wait at a door for the killer to kick the hatch, and then you can start the door. This is risky because if the killer thinks you're doing that, they can just stand on the hatch and literally force you to either do gens or find them at the hatch. But if you are able to start the door, you should know the red light doesn't turn on until the A on escape. So you can progress the bar just before this, wait for the killer to come check the gate, and you can finish the gate without the killer even thinking you were there. 3v1 is when a survivor gets killed off early and you're left with only 3 survivors to complete the trial with. Obviously, in any situation, you don't want to get hooked, but in 3v1s, it's okay to play a lot slower than normal. When you're doing a gen and you hear the terror radius coming, walk away, pre-run, stealth. Doing boring things in this situation is very important if you actually want to win. Eventually, someone is going to go down, and that's where the most important part happens. One person should be staying on the gens while the other one is stealthing for the on-hook. It's very important that the stealther is not found. If the person going for the save is found and they can't get the on-hook, then the entire game is going to come to a standstill, and it's going to be incredibly hard to recover unless you have some great chases. Maps are broken up into smaller segments called tiles. Each match you load into is going to have some randomization, but the type of tile that spawns in each place will be the same. That's confusing, so let's use examples. Main building will always spawn here. It might rotate different ways, but it will always spawn here. Shack will always spawn here. It might rotate, but it will always spawn in this exact spot on this exact map. Now, each realm has its own unique structures. For Macmillan Estate, that's the water tower and the logs. While Autohaven has a crane, fun bus, and truck, Colden has meat tree and harvester, and Yamoka Estate has the arbor, the shrine, and the patio, just to name a few. But the point is, when you load into a map and you see a unique tile that doesn't look like anything you've seen on other maps, it's probably this map's unique structure, and you should pay attention to if its spawn seems to change the next time you get that map. If you don't feel like doing that, I got this whole map on the screen idea from a Steam guide. This guy created every map with great visuals, better than I could make, and I'll link it in the description. On Groaning Storehouse, there's only one spawn for unique structures, so that would
really? No way. No way somebody made that shit. Wait a minute. Bruh. We come alive under the moon. It's the party of your lifetime. Everybody rock, party of your lifetime. So impressive, bruh. People are interesting. I'm gonna show you something. This shit right here, slick, incredible that someone actually someone actually made this. Like, what? time.
Let's get to work.
Huntress. Golly, that scream was scary. Ugh. Damn, where's the gen? Why am I, like, what the fuck? Why can't I see? Bruh, there was definitely a... Oh my god, bruh. This is ridiculous. Wait, where's this gen, bro? What the f... What? Two? Man, the game just started, bro. This is ridiculous. Damn, that's game. I'm cooked. Yeah. You kind of missed when it was good, though. I have about 10 seconds before she activates that again. Ugh. But yeah, you missed when it was good. Damn. It's like, I find it hard to really have motivation to play this game when stuff like this happens consistently. It's like, bro, we can't play, bro. Like, people keep going down so quick. Like, realistically, there is no way to win this. It's like, I don't know, bro. It's very stressful. Very frustrating thing about this game. Ooh. So, god damn. She didn't see it. Damn. She's got the locker one and the Springtrap one, barbecue, and the locker exposed perk. That should be 4 perks. Are you? Oh my god. Shit.
You saved me. Thanks.
No, I messed up a perk. No, she has whatever obscured my vision before. She's got an extra perk. So it's the locker one. No, I actually don't know. She's in this room. Whoa, is that for me? Who's she chasing? Zero gens, bro. Zero gens. One gen. Like, it's so annoying when people hug the fucking killer when they're carrying someone, because it's like, bro, like, right when he hooks them, he's gonna be directly on top of you. Like, you're cutting out a whole part of the game. The killer having to find people. They don't have to find them if you're just, oh, I'm here. It's me. Like, come on, bruh. Finding survivors is supposed to be a difficult part of the game for killers. But no. It's me. I'm right on top of you. Hello? Mr. Killer, hello? Oh, I thought she was coming up the stairs. Ah. Oh, how can she see me? What the fuck? Somebody's blowing my phone up right now. Oh, fuck. Damn, does she double back? She does not double back. Damn. I wouldn't be surprised if my computer was freezing. My shit's not good. My computer's very old. It keeps going out. Like, going out like what? Oh, she got here fast. Bitch. Damn. Hopefully in that amount of time they fucking like open the gate like or something. If they die after that chase, bro, I'm going to crash, bro. Yeah, look at you BMing, weak ass. Yeah, look at you. Aww. Damn, I should probably kill myself. I don't think they're opening the gates, are they? Yeah, go for the gates, bro. Stop being stupid. There we go. You know, I can't even feel bad, bro. I slick shit on that killer, bro. Like, on the highest of high keys, I slick shit on them. Like... Now, it's dying more now? What the fuck? Maybe there's like a setting. Okay, look, don't leave. I'm going to restart the stream, all right? Don't leave.